Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Ender Inciarte. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Swing and a liner. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Acuna digs in now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
That is good.
And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte plays with. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he rips it on the ground to second. And that is going to be a base hit that chases home our first run as the Braves take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
So now to the plate, Charlie Culberson. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Braves lead it 1-0. Mike Soroka will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, you knock that donut off the bat, you look up at the Jumbotron, your batting average is above 300 and still climbing. You're feeling pretty froggy about yourself.
And ready for his first at-bat, Pete Alonso. And he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Row, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone.
Nope.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. McNeil, base runner at first with 1 out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1-0. Here it is. Bouncer to the left side, scooped up on the first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in, Adam Duvall. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's hitless in 6 tries. Here it comes.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
2-0 to Adam Duvall.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
3-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded to third, reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. High and deep down the left field line, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2.
Oh, that's inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you could get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Travis d'Arnaud is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. This is foul right side. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Pitch outside. The throw is right on time for Ramos to be credited with a caught stealing. Two out, nobody on. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Braves go down quietly, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Now here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Popped him up. d'Arnaud is under it. 1 out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting in, the center fielder,
Settling in now, Jake Marisnick. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box now, Mike Soroka. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
0-1's the count.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender.
Standing in, Ender Inciarte. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And as we check out the Braves leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits number 3 on the roster in that department. So up steps Ozzie Albies. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. The 1-2 pitch.
That's out.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Here's the 1-0. To short, hit hard. Rosario's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. They lead it 1-0. Stepping up now, Steven Matz, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Steven.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he got him. Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the pitch. Bounce to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now back, first baseman, Pete.
Into the box now, Pete Alonso. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
All even now, 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
In now, J.D. Davis. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Ozuna at the track. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Up next for the Mets, the right fielder.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto.
Conforto.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
There's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here, similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Liner towards second. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Nope.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Conforto rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And they now lead by 2.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-1 Mets. Striding in, Marcell Ozuna. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The third baseman, number 8, Charlie Culberson.
Digging in, Charlie Culberson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
To the plate now, Adam Duvall. Shoots this one over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The batter, number 7, Swanson.
2 gone now in the Braves' half of the 4th. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Left field and deep. Going back is the left fielder. Still going back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Braves have drawn even now. It's 3-3.
That high curveball that doesn't break, that's really the easiest pitch to go ahead and smoke and hit out of the ballpark, and he didn't miss that one.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Now batting, the catcher.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away, ball 2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And the count will be full. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Mets.
Bottom of the inning now, so striding forward now, Jake Marisnick. He flew out in his last at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher,
At the plate, Steven Matz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Popped him up. Duvall has a play. 2 gone.
now batting, number 6.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Soroka. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Soroka.
Changeup called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Cano has it. And that's the second out.
The batter number 1, second baseman,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Cano fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Alonso.
First delivery to him on the way.
Inside, ball 1.
Little chopper back to the mound. And there's one down now.
The batter, no left fielder,
Standing in, J.D. Davis comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Pitch on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. Right to him. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Hit softly down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Here's Robbie Cano now. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set, and the pitch. Good pitch there on the inside black, called the strike. A runner on first with 2 away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, And we are all tied at 3 apiece. All set for the start of the inning, and here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Ball 2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Charlie Culberson, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
The catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the first pitch to him. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Struck him out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Ahmed Rosario. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. No hits to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Jake Marisnick, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Stepping into the box, Adam Duvall. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Adam Duvall.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Fouled off. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Dansby Swanson. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Slider laid off for a ball. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Still 2-2. The pitch. Hit back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Robert Gesellman enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Robert Gesellman.
At the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Bouncer up the middle. Rosario brings it in. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Shane Green will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tyler Flowers is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Brandon Nimmo is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. In there for strike 1. 264 is average entering play. 4 home runs and 7 driven in. Pitch on the way. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 6.
Digging in to try it again, Jeff McNeil. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So here's Pete Alonso as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes now. Two out, nobody on. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 3-3. Dylan Betances will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0. Betances, a 32-year-old veteran. He was an 8th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Popped up. Alonso in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center field.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one will track it down. One out, nobody on. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
I got to count 0 and 2.
Popped him up. McNeil is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. 2-2. Here it is. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. No change in the score. It's 3-3. A.J. Minter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 33, A.J. Minter.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, J.D. Davis is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
J.D.
Pitch. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Eduardo Nunez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12, Eduardo Nunez.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. 3-0 now.
Got a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the 3-0 offering. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Acuna giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Up next to the bat, the second baseman, Robinson.
So striding in, Robinson Cano.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
From the stretch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Wilson Ramos.
Into the box, Wilson Ramos. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. 2-2. Here it is. Fastball well outside.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Here's the payoff pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. 1 hit, 1 left. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Eduardo Nunez stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field. Ready for another shot now, Ronald Acuna. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Dominic Smith is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Edwin Diaz comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. He's set. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. There's Cano. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And it's fouled away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Charlie Culberson, line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Still tied 3-3. Luke Jackson comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. Ready now, Ahmed Rosario. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Ahmed Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Now it's now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two-0 count. The pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And that misses here. Ball 4, and of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Digging in now, Jake Marisnick. The winning run is at first base. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the first pitch. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. The 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Jed Lowry will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 4, Jed Lowry.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 1-0. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Now the 2-0. And that's just off the outside corner and low, ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 6.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Jeff McNeil, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1-0. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Now a line drive into right field. It's a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Mets came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Edwin Diaz claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.